Okay. So as we're all here together, I'm still seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
One person.
Yes. So we still need one person. But the conversation is about submitting the resolution for hybrid meetings. And I know we had the resolution sent to us by email. Is there anybody that has any comments as far as the resolution as it is?
Hey, Jerry, the only thing is I want to make sure that the word senior is there
Okay.
because he said he didn't put it in. It should be there.
Yes. All right.
Thank you.
So we need to add the word senior to the resolution.
Just for argument's sake,
Uh-huh.
are we going to define what age senior means? Like, is it AARP's definition, or is it retirement age definition? Like, what are we going to go with?
I think you should use the federal level definition of senior. If you use AARP, I think it's
50.
even earlier than 65. So that's.
You want to use 65? I think AARP is 50.
Yeah, AARP is 50.
50. But we all knew what we were talking about the other night, was because the seniors 65 and above who seem to have problems with the computers and so forth.
Okay. So I'm going to be generic as possible, and I'm going to just add senior, but just for all of our intentions, we'll know that we mean people 65 and over.
Good.
Okay. I'll add it.
Okay.
I'll send it out again tomorrow.
Thank you.
So everybody's in agreement with that.
And I do believe you have 8 people because you have Joan, you have Sadie. Hold on, let me go to the list here.
Okay.
You have you as Ajiria, Beatrice, Hannah, John Isaac, Judith, Sadie, Joan, Claude, and Shaniqua Moore. That's 8.
Okay.
So we're good.
Nice.
Okay. So does anybody have any more comments? We have to vote tonight to agree to bring this to the full board for a full vote. But with the resolutions, with the addition of seniors, and for us meaning 65 and older.
Ms. Benitez has a question.
Yes.
Thank you. Since this is a public hearing, I think we only have one person from the public here. How does that run?
Doesn't matter as long as you have the form for the board.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right. Is that it? Are there any other questions or concerns?
I'm so sorry but is it possible to recap what was just discussed that we're going to bring to the full board?
Is the resolution to have hybrid meetings where certain people with certain circumstances can attend virtually. Now, when they attend virtually, we all still have to be in the meeting in the public space. We still all have to have a quorum in the public space. All right. And the persons who are attending virtually, they can vote, but they are not counted towards the quorum.
Right.
Correct.
All right.
And do we specify what those special conditions are? So not just seniors, but maybe people with underlying health conditions and other things that we may determine, or how is that? What discretion do we have? Well, I guess once we cross that bridge.
Well, yeah, we got to say it now. We do have to say it now. And it was illnesses. It was if they're in a caregiving situation, meaning if they caregiving for elders or caregiving for another adult body, not necessarily children. Am I correct?
Yes.
So children weren't included, but adults were? That's
yes.
Well, so
and
go ahead.
Who was talking?
No, I'm sorry. Sure, go.
Yeah, it was me. Sorry, John. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying, Joe, I was just gonna, I didn't know you were still here, but I was just gonna let them know that it has to be a situation where, like, the babysitter got sick or something like that. It
Or
couldn't
something
be
like that.
something where I need to stay home because my son is home type
Right.
situation.
And
Right.
also, if the person is traveling, say they're out of state or out of town because
Right.
of work. Ursula, you had a statement?
And also, if you're virtually, you have to be on camera from the beginning to the end. So
Right.
you have to find someone that's just gonna sit there and watch to see and make sure the people be on camera from beginning to end.
Right.
Right. Right.
Oh, can I just add a little into that? So in terms of the caregiver, because I'm a mom, in terms of, and I have a 10-year-old daughter. So in terms of not having a sitter or other extenuated circumstances, I think we should leave room for that because we do have other moms that have young children on the board, especially, and I don't know how many have newborns, but that may be another thing that we want to consider as well.
So I spoke to Tom about the caregiving thing because my understanding, I'll go outside. My understanding is that these all have to be extenuating circumstances, as you said, Shaniqua. You can't say, "Oh, I have a newborn." Like we do. You're right. We have board members that have newborns at home, and they can't use that as an excuse. But if you, like John said, if you say, my babysitter canceled on me at the last second, or somebody got sick, my child got sick, I got to take him to the doctor, but I can still participate, because again, what we're saying is we're carving out exclusions for people to participate virtually, but the reason that they're not participating in person is because something else happened. So, you know, uh, I think it's going to be fine. I mean, when I was talking to Tom, he said we could enumerate whatever we wanted. So that's why I'm saying I know we had a conversation yesterday, Monday, about the senior word. So I'll add it. The only concern that we have going forward is if somebody challenges it. But the reason that we're meeting in person really negates that challenge because remember, we always have to have a quorum in person at the physical location. So I think we should be fine. I think, whatever we enumerate, just so that the board members know, I kind of stole this language from the the city planning commission. I instituted our language, and I made some changes. For example, the exclusions. So one of the ones that we added was out of borough for work/travel purposes, or any other significant or unexpected events which precludes the community board members' physical attendance at the meeting. So I think we should be fine. I mean, caregiving is broad, and that was the other thing that Tom said. Illness and caregiving were given very broad latitude as to how you define that. So caregiving could be a child care situation, could be an adult care situation. Some of us have both. We have children at home, or we're taking care of our parents. So, it could be used interchangeably.
It's good.
Okay. Ursula has something to add. Your hand is up.
Sorry, North, I got to put it down.
Okay. 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 So everybody heard the resolutions. I mean, the seniors would be added to it. So are there any objections or other concerns? Okay. So if there are none, I would need a motion to accept the resolution as is for us to present to the full board next Thursday.
So moved.
Okay. Can I get a second?
I second.
Okay. All right. Well, then the resolution has been adopted and we will had resolved to go to virtual meeting for the people with the extenuating circumstances. Okay. Is that all in favor? Say aye.
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 Okay. All right. I guess that closes the meeting.
All right, I'll draft it and I'll send out an email to everybody tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks,
Okay.
George.
All right.
Thanks, Ursula.
Cool.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
All right.
Bye.